Broadcasting live from the Jet Surf Houston studio. A show immersed in the people, extreme water sports, real estate, live music, yacht clubs, kayaking, canoeing, the lifestyle of the waterfront capital of Texas. Did we mention there's a lot of boating and sailing? Oh, no. Wait. No, that's... Can we cut that? I think I'm seasick. Let's go! Weekends on the water with veteran and professional extreme water sport athlete Jordan Davlin of Jet Surf Houston and Scene Magazine publisher John Ennis.
That is right. This is Weekends on the Water, but we're not coming to you live from the Jet Surf Houston studio. No, we traveled down the street along the North Shore of Clear Lake, and we're coming from one of my favorite venues on planet Earth. A little bit more about that later. My name is John Ennis. As always, I'm joined by Army veteran, extreme water sports competitor, and Jet Surf Houston founder Jordan Davlin. How goes it, Jordan?
What's up, John? Happy to be here tonight, man. Dude, we are here at Cabo.
Cabo!
Yes, sir.
The multi-level entertainment complex at the Lakeside Yachting Center right there on the North Shore of Clear Lake.
Yeah, man, right here in the heart of it. So we are here with manager Mike Sings tonight. He's our awesome guest, man. He's going to kind of break down everything that's going on here at the venue. And, so tell us a little bit about yourself, Mike, and kind of your involvement with Cabo.
All right, well, first off, appreciate you having me on here. I guess a little bit about me, 13-year Air Force veteran.
Yeah.
Thanks,
brother.
Thank you for your service, brother.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Been coming to Cabo as a regular even before I started working here for the past 10, 12 years. Been associated with the establishment for a very long time, and it was just kind of a right place, right time, and been working here since about early November, and I love it.
Yeah,
outstanding. So
nice.
you go back through a couple different management groups and all that. Back, and I was thinking about that. How long has Cabo been open? I'm not even sure. I remember working with Greg back when it transitioned from Club Classic to Cabo back in the day, and everything, but. It's been kind of like the really the anchor here on the North Shore of Clear Lake and Seabrook.
It really has.
Yeah.
It really has. It's always been, we always get new establishments, popping up along the lake, and that's great. Everybody's making money, but for whatever reason, people like us, and I'm okay that they like us. So
right.
We can keep taking care of people, and hopefully everybody has a good time when they come here.
Absolutely. I would argue people love you. I think people love Cabo. Yeah.
Yeah. No, definitely. It's a known place. I think it was officially established in 2010, and I wasn't really around. I was kind of living out of Houston. I'm born and raised in Clear Lake, but I don't really remember the Club Classic days. I guess I was too young, or I wasn't living here, but I do, know coming to Cabo all these years off and on, and I think it's just an awesome venue. The view here, I mean, the new Palapa, it's pretty, legit. Just there's not a lot of places that have the size like this. You know what I mean? They just can't hold this amount of people.
We have a little bit of everything, honestly. So
definitely.
on our Taco Tuesday nights, we have Danny Lopez, and he's the acoustic thing. And then on the weekends, we have SBMT guys here.
Right,
playing it up, everybody to party. We have our upstairs, we have our outside Palapa, we have our downstairs where people can dock on their boats. We have another bar down there. It's just a little bit of something for everybody.
Yeah.
Right, and if you miss that, that's right. You can actually get here by boat. There's plenty of docking space here, so you can bring the boat on over here.
Yeah, you guys are always part of the Christmas boat parade. People come over here. Some of the regattas.
That was a big hit. We had a big crowd to sit on the Palapa and watch the Christmas boat parade. It was actually a really good turnout.
Yeah.
Awesome.
This year there was a lot of boats out there, so I think anywhere on the water, had a good view, man, especially from here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So.
That's really a great place to watch any of the water-related activities. The Wednesday night sailboat races, when that's going on from April to October, it's just it's a great venue. Obviously, a huge deck, both their deck downstairs, deck upstairs. Just a lot going on. But I guess obviously every business like yours has had to transition, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of is dealing with challenges and had to pivot and. That's why we really wanted to talk to you, kind of find out what's in store for 2021 and just what Cabo's got on tap.
We have a couple really cool things coming down the pipe. A couple things we're still hammering out the issues on, but what we do know that we have 100% ready to go is for Valentine's Day, we're going to be having a Playboy-themed event on Saturday.
Nice.
So all the fellows, we're all going to be dressed up like Hugh Hefner. All the ladies are going to be dressed up like Playboy bunnies. We got a couple of drink specials coming up, $20 bottle of champagne. Figuring out the table service for all that right now, but that's definitely going to be a go. We're on the final process of establishing a Sunday brunch.
Okay.
From open 1 o'clock to about 3, We'll have an updated menu with breakfast tacos, a waffle plate, a bacon, egg, and cheese and ham sandwich, mimosas, whole 9 yards. It's going to be a good time.
Brunch is hot right now.
And that's a good point to bring up right now, is that the kitchen here has always been very underrated. It's always been kind of, well, I mean, I guess a lot of people know about it, but those that don't know about it, it's been underrated. It's been a secret. People know of this place for Taco Tuesdays over the years and a lot of different events, but, a lot of great food coming out of the kitchen over the years.
It revolves, there's different things over the years, like kind of they've kind of changed it up. So,
and I don't want to sound biased, but I was a fan of the food before I even started working here. So
right.
That was one of the things that kept me coming for years and years and years before I started working here. But yeah, we got a couple of real cool things planned. Like I said, we're looking at revamping our Wednesday nights because you can go get a burger anywhere. But we had this idea of pushing our own, build your own mac and cheese.
Yeah.
And we're in the final process of that. One of our macs is on special tonight. Then we're going to have a pizza mac. We're going to have an ultimate cheese mac with 4 or 5 cheeses. We'll have a seafood mac. And then we'll also have build your own. So we have a couple proteins to choose from. A couple other spices, whatever you want to add into it. And we're really excited about pushing that coming down very soon.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Damn, love my mac and cheese.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, people order it, they want to eat that when they're, out on the water, chilling, having drinks. It's a good just snack food.
Let's face it, it's a little cooler right now than it is, most of the year here in Texas. So, mac and cheese seems like that, if you can get that going quick enough, for the cold weather.
Just so party, stick to the ribs, make it feel really good.
Yeah. Well said. Get that protein in the system. That way you can drink a couple, have another drink or two down the road.
Yeah, heck yeah. So for y'all, you guys had a pretty good party here for New Year's.
Yes, we did. We had a big turnout for New Year's Eve. It was a big success. Unfortunately, just due to the weather, we had a big thing planned for Heaven and Hell, for upstairs being Heaven and downstairs being Hell.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the weather didn't cooperate with us, so we had to move it on one floor. But again,
so the devils and the angels had the mix?
Yes.
Yeah. But like I said, we had a great crowd. We had a great turnout. Everybody had a good time. And all in all, it was a great night.
Awesome.
Yeah. I think, like you were saying, Valentine's Day, the New Year's thing, kind of getting more into the, table service and, kind of some of the more VIP, dressing up a little bit for some of these nicer events, so that's really neat.
And from what we kind of observed, none of the other establishments in the area really do any sort of like holiday events like that other than New Year's or Christmas. So we just thought like, hey, maybe we should do this and bring something new to the table and hopefully reinvigorate our regulars and bring in new people to the establishment that may have never been here before.
Right. That's great.
I mean, I think theme parties work,
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, my personal opinion, sometimes they're house parties, but sometimes you go somewhere and you got to have somewhere to go, and if that's the cool place to be, So, I don't know anyone doing a Valentine's Day party, so that'll probably be a cool turnout.
And I will say, I will put any of our bartenders against anyone else on the lake and our staff. We have some of the best staff and the best bartenders in the area.
Definitely experienced,
Well, it's been kind of a trademark for Cabo over the years. The quality of the staff and the bartenders. So that's awesome.
Let's talk about how many bartenders you've featured from here, right?
Oh, in the magazine back in the day, yeah. There's been a number of featured bartenders,
absolutely,
both gentlemen and females over the years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember seeing those actually.
Jordan knows this is one of my favorite venues. Back in the day, it was a triple client. I'd always make sure it was the last beer delivery of the day. I just live across the street in Alago, so always end all my Galactic Coast beer deliveries here, and
makes sense. So
big fan. And happy to see. I mean, I'm sure y'all listening at home, wherever you are, you can hear there's a lot of activity going on in here right now.
Yeah,
there's a healthy crowd right now.
Very healthy crowd. Very happy to see people coming out. I know it's middle of the week sometimes, kids, family, but you need an excuse to get away from right here, and we'll make you feel welcome.
Absolutely.
So what exactly is like the rule on that? So I think after 10, right? You got to be over 21.
9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Monday through Sunday through Thursday, and then Friday and Saturday is 7 o'clock, 21 and up.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Excellent.
Yeah, when the sun goes down, kiddos got to go.
Kiddos got to go to bed.
And while we're at it, let's go ahead and let's refresh the listeners on the hours, the kitchen hours. I mean, if you don't mind.
Okay, so Sunday through Thursday, our kitchen closes at midnight.
Okay.
Fridays and Saturdays, it closes at 10. However, on our outside patio, we have one of our cooks goes outside and he serves $3 per plate of tacos. You can either get chicken or beef, and on the side you will be able to pick all your sides, salsa, sour cream, whole 9 yards. And again, I'm a big fan of them.
Yeah.
Not to sound biased because I work here, but even before I worked here, man, that was my go-to spot when I would get here about 10:30 when I was a much younger individual.
Sure. And, so, I mean, you guys are about to have crawfish, right? I mean,
yes, crawfish is coming down the pipe. We don't have a hard date for that, so I don't want to.
Okay,
I don't
sure.
want to
All right,
lead
exactly.
any
But
listeners astray. I do know the plan is mid-February.
Okay.
We're still working on the details on that, but yes, crawfish has always been a Cabo staple. Right when the season gets going. I know some places are serving them right now, trying to get a jump on things, but we don't want to serve.
Nah, you know what? Like, that's the right move.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, I think they jump in too early. You eat them, and you almost can get a, bless their hearts for trying, and everybody's, like, ready for it, but they're not ready, I did that last year.
Yeah.
I got into a batch, and I was like, ugh. And I didn't eat them for, like, a month, and then until it was, like, prime season. Yeah.
And more power to the people who are serving them early. I get it. Times have been tough. You gotta make the money.
But
Not mad at that at all. But for us, we want to wait just a little bit so we can, let the mud bugs grow a little bit. We can actually serve a quality product, and then
I totally agree, man. Yeah.
Well, you guys kind of have an established reputation about the crawfish.
Yes,
I mean, many years I had the trophy up on the
so how does
on the icebox over there. From winning the there's been a couple different crawfish contests.
Oh, really? Okay.
Cabo's won its share of trophies over the years. Yeah, definitely.
And y'all do like are y'all going to do per pound this year, or y'all do like an all you eat kind of deal, or?
We're still figuring that detail out.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. We'll come back at
the world's kind of changed, hasn't it?
The world has changed.
For sure.
Like I said, we have a lot of big things planned for 2021. And right now, they're kind of in the brainstorming process.
Sure.
Things that, like I said, have been hammered out will be the Valentine's Day party on Saturday, because Valentine's Day is on a Sunday. So we don't necessarily want to throw it on a Sunday, and then the people who want to come out and enjoy it, if they got to work on Monday, they can actually come out on Saturday night and enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
So you party here on Saturday, and then then if you want to do a little dinner, although you can also come back on Sunday for the dinner here. But I like that. I like that.
And our Sunday brunch.
Yeah, right. That's nice. I like that. Well played.
We're very excited. We got a lot of big things planned for the year. Hopefully, with everything, current events and the pandemic and all that, we're trying to be as safe as possible and allow people to, just blow off some stress. It's been a very stressful year for everybody. So
Amen.
Oh yeah.
The people, the managers, we want this place to be a place where people can come and just relax and kind of forget about their troubles for 2 hours, 3 hours, however long they stay here, and then hopefully, have a clear mind and tackle whatever challenges are in their way the next day.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
No,
Well
fair
said.
enough. Hey, so kind of break down some of the entertainment, and I know it's cold right now, so normally, you guys got DJs downstairs, and there's all sorts of day events. I mean, there's multiple things going on, but on the weekends right now, what y'all's kind of line up, for January and February? For
so
people
right
to come,
now, we're
and I know
still...
you might have mentioned that earlier, but yeah, just again, so people kind of know.
So during the week, on Tuesday nights, we have Danny Lopez.
Okay.
He's a local musician, really good guy, great guy to talk to. He has a band. They'll do more of acoustic covers. Danny will be on his bongos, the guitars. They'll sing covers of pretty much everything in an acoustic manner.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
On Thursday nights, we usually have DJ Sidney Ray. He's very popular in the area. Been around a long time. A very established fan base. Then on Friday and Saturdays, we have DJs from the SBMT crew.
Right.
And with downstairs being closed right now, just because of the weather and the time of the year and all that, we had this happen on New Year's where we had two DJs DJing at the same time, and they would almost like trade off or duel or like battle each other, and it was a huge hit, and they had a lot of fun. So
like upstairs and downstairs?
No, they were both upstairs.
Okay.
Both upstairs.
Awesome.
That's
cool,
at this
though.
table, and it was a lot of fun seeing both of them work at the same time.
Yeah.
And they had a lot of fun, so we're going to keep doing that until it warms up and we can open up downstairs again and not have to worry about people freezing and being cold and
little mashup, huh?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Spinning it up. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, man. So I'm always excited to come over here. I was actually hanging out here like a week ago with my mom. This is one of her favorite spots. She lives all the way up in Tascasita. She comes all the way down here, and this, there's about only 3 places she goes, and this is definitely one of them. So
absolutely,
she's in here, often when she's in the Bay Area. So she's a big fan of this, so she had to meet me over here. And I always like to come over here for the Outlaw Challenge.
Yeah.
We were talking about the boats earlier, and y'all, your involvement in that. So I'm excited to